I know I always keep going on about this, but it's about midnight on a Saturday night. Fucking hell. And as someone who has been sober now for 1.5 years, after struggling with alcoholism, nearly put me in the fucking grave, it just seems like alcohol here is the default setting for most people. Back there, again, it's about midnight, in a relatively busy area, but, you know, still, what's the point? Britain seems to be at the point now where social connection is borrowed from alcohol. It makes people apparently relax, it warms them, their spirit, whatever. This, of course, is a load of shit. If you go out nowadays like I do and are completely sober, you actually have a better time. I always get asked why I'm not drinking, and I simply tell them it's because I nearly fucking died. People cannot function without this shit, and it's really, really sad. You, of course, will wake up the next day feeling awful. Not so awful that it ruins your day necessarily, but enough to notice. So what do? Hair of the dog. You drink more, and you do this again the next night. And this behaviour then becomes baseline. It's not even framed as good. It's totally neutral, it's normal. So why does it persist? Very simple. It works. It lets you forget your problems, which is the stupidest thing you can do, because it doesn't remove the problems at all. It either delays them or makes them worse. Over time, this is terrible because it accumulates, and the gap between your sober state and your drunk state narrows to the point where I was at, where you literally physically cannot function without a drink. I used to wake up, for example, shaking, being sick. Even before you get to that point, being sober always feels worse, and you're always looking for the next hit. Of course, this is not because it is worse, it's 100,000,000% better. You've just adjusted to the contrast. Of course, the British being British turn this into a joke. It's just what we do. I'm not saying everybody's an alcoholic. They're just running a pattern consistently enough for it not to trigger any sort of alarm, so everyone says, oh, it's fine. If you are stupid enough to drink, and yes, I consider everybody who drinks alcohol to be incredibly stupid, ask yourself what would change if you removed this poison from your life. Probably quite a lot. This is the problem, of course. The problem doesn't lie in extreme cases of alcoholism. It lies in the normality of the whole thing. Because when something as damaging as alcohol becomes standard, it stops being questioned and it starts to be defended. Tell anybody what you think of alcohol if you don't like it. They will look at you as if you are insane, as opposed to them, who are constantly, consciously putting a neurotoxin into their body.